Now, what is your structure? When you moved over, were you already incorporated? Are you a sole proprietorship?
That is a very good question. I stayed sole proprietor probably my first 10 years as of having this business. And when I came out the first time, I set the business structure up as a limited liability structure formation. And then later on, as the revenue grew, I elected to become an S Corp for tax purposes. So currently we are an S corporation.
And how many employees do you have?
We have 5 employees and we have about 6, right now we have 6 virtual independent contractors. And those independent contractors work in the capacity of social media, content writing, marketing, and we have 2 social media. So we have 4 right now. Our full-time employees, we have an executive assistant, we have a CPA on staff, we have a tax person on staff, a sales tax, and then we have 2 tax individuals on staff. So everyone is all in the tax accounting department that are our full-time employees.
Right. Now, I
forgot, we have 2 salespeople. They're independent.
So do your employees work virtually, or do you have a brick and mortar office?
No, we are a virtual firm. We have been virtual since 2006. We have 2 employees that actually will come here to the office. The rest of them are all virtual employees.
So you were set up for the pandemic well in advance.
I was, and the beauty of that, to all of you who are listening, I didn't really struggle because I had systems in place. But I will say, as a tax professional and a tax educator, during that time, I can't tell you how many business owners in the tax industry came to me to be trained to set up their virtual office. So we did tons of VIP days, helping other tax owners set their business up virtually.
That's right. And you were an expert presenter at an event that my company, Samara, put on to educate the community about some of the COVID funding.
Right. Man, COVID funding. I'm going to say that was a historical time, unless something else should happen in our industry. But when COVID came on, our industry was hit really bad. We were set to help business owners with funding, help business owners with the SBA loans, the EIDL, the PPP. And what we encountered in this industry is that several business owners start up every single day. There's a percentage, 20% that fell in their first year, about 50% at year number 5, and year number 10, if they survive, great. But the problem is, Bryon, is that business owners fail to ensure that their financial affairs are in order. So when the pandemic hit, and because we did the presentation, the webinar, a lot of business owners were not properly prepared, whether it was legal entity, whether it was filing taxes, you all, or whether it was maintaining proper financials month in, month out. And so when they went to apply for the EIDL or for the SBA loan, they weren't prepared. So we in the financial industry, we were hit with making sure and helping all of the business owners get financially prepared so that they could submit for these loans,
right,
for these EIDLs, for this funding, which was, we got through the last 2 years, but what we saw was a scramble. A lot of business owners were scrambling to meet the deadline so that they could get the funding,